It's like proper fucking sudden.
Hi guys, welcome to Rufio. It's Joe here. We've got a deck profile of one of my boys, Pibs, one of the Tuggers, with those massive fucking hands. Look at those.
This is why I'm dubbing over this.
Massive hands. We've even got guest appearance, Jamie the Kid.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just some Randy that comes to our locals. So, yeah, Pib shows. What were you playing today?
I was playing Ultimate Athletes. Beste Deck.
Beste Deck.
Yeah.
Pibs the Pew Pew coming in with Beste Deck.
Now, Ultimate Athletes, real talk, is one card away from being the next Spiral. Best.
Yeah?
It's broken.
I'm not sure anyone believes that, but sure, go.
Right, I'll show you what I play. So, we play 3 of the midfielder. You need this card. It's the card you want to see. I'll explain what he does in a minute. You play 3 Mighty Slugger. This card is really good as well. He can't respond to his attacks, so he just attacks the game. Playing 2 Perfect Ace. This is discard a card, negate anything in your opponent's turn. It's a good card.
Sure.
2 Dreadnought Dunker. This guy does piercing, and when he does battle damage, he destroys a card in the field, and he's a 2/5 body, so he's just big and good. Then I play 1 Rival Rebounder. So when this is normal summon or special summon in your opponent's turn, he special summons a UA monster from your hand or from your graveyard. People probably should play more than 1, but I think it's fine at 1. I play 1 back blocker, block backer, whatever.
Get the words
I can't say the word. When he's on the field and your opponent special summons monsters, you turn them to defense and negate their effects. Not so good in the Link era, because Link monsters can't go to defense, but as a one-off, he's fine. He's 2,700 defense, he's a wall. Other monsters, or other monster, I play 3 Frankenpibs, because this is a going second deck.
Sure.
You either summon him to tribute him for the UA guys, or you summon him to get over floodgates, pop back row.
Yep.
Frankenpibs, he's good.
It's good.
Spells, I play 3 Stadium, and the 2 Terraforming to go with it.
Yep.
This is your Rotor, this is your attack boosting card of the deck. You need to see it. If you don't see it, then you're playing a very slow game.
Yep.
Equip cards, play 2 Power Jersey. This card is insane. So it gives 1,000 attack. All battle damage you do with the monsters equipped with it is doubled. If you destroy a monster while it's equipped with it, it gets an extra attack, and that battle damage is doubled. And if you return the monster to your hand while this is equipped, this comes back to your hand. And returning your monster to your hand is essentially the summoning gimmick of this deck. Then if the monster is still equipped with this during the standby phase, it banishes the monster. It's never going to happen.
Sure.
Signing Deal. This card is also bonkers. It special summons a monster from your deck.
Look at the artwork, man.
And as people know, if you summon things directly from the deck, that is broken. You pay their level times 300 in life points, so its cost is basically nothing. It can't be used as an XY0 synchro material. You don't care. So,
who are we signing? The Pibster. Big contracts.
Non-UA cards. 2 Scapegoat.
Yep.
Scapegoat makes Summon Sorceress. Summon Sorceress unlocks its deck. 2 Instant Fusion. It's a starter card, and it makes 1,000 dice to out stuff. It's good. I play 2 Pinpoint Landing. Sure. This is essentially the second and third upstart goblin of the deck. You're special summoning from hand every turn and in your opponent's turn, so you're pretty much always drawing a card off this. Upstart goblin, draw a card. Pot of Desires, draw more cards. Rotor, adds midfielder. Monster Reborn, summon Stark Destroyer from your opponent's graveyard.
Win condition to win condition.
UA penalty box. This card is a trap card, so it's bad, but
I didn't notice.
If it's in the graveyard, you banish it. It adds a UA spell. Spells are good, but also when it's pretty good because when you have a UA monster on the field in this set, your opponent attacks into the UA monster. You flip it. Start the damage step. They banish their monster for 2 turns, and your UA guy is safe. So it stops people just running over your stuff. And that is the main deck.
Cool. What do you want to do next?
I'll show you the extra deck and then I'll explain how the deck kind of works, I guess. So, Thousand Eyes, Link Rebo, Link Spider, Akashic, Underclock. Akashic Magician. Underclock Taker, best card.
Yeah.
Mr. Radiant, that Earth types. Dinosaur Guy makes Summon Sorceress. Phoenix pops cards. Unicorn spins cards. Summon Sorceress is good. Decode Talker, it's ultimate. Triple Burst Dragon, it's a card. Sayuja, it summons guys from your hand.
And it stacks your slash draws, right?
Oh yeah, obviously. And then Volcasaurus, you play level 5s and go.
Just because you can.
Because you can. I did a really spicy play with Volcasaurus earlier, where I summoned Sorceress out, a guy into their field, and then destroyed it in the game. So basically, if you're wondering after that profile, you're like, what does this do? So, midfielder. So, you summon a guy, and then you can special summon any of the other UA guys by returning a card to your hand and summon a guy. And then they can each be summoned once this way per turn, but you can do stuff like UA signing deal out midfielder, return it to your hand, summon a guy, normal summon this to search with your thing, or you say you want effect negation, you summon this with signing deal, you return it to your hand for anything else, you then return this to your hand to summon this, and it becomes unnegated.
Okay.
But you're doing stuff like just attacking with Dreadnought Dunker over stuff with low defense because it does piercing, with Jersey equipped and it does like 7,000 damage, and then attacks again for 7,000 damage.
I've noticed they'll have really tight clothes as well.
They're sports guys, man. Look at them.
Distract your opponent with those nipples.
They're poking out through the tank top.
I can't have this grotesque.
That's Jimmy the Kid for you.
This might cater to a more older audience, mature audience.
Honestly, though, the deck is actually
fire.
It's fun. I really like the way the gameplay loop is fun. Tagging out your guys, it actually feels like you're playing sports. You're passing the ball off to your other team members. It's the closest thing to sports that I play. No, it's fun and legitimately one card away from being broken.
So, if it got that one card, would you
If
take
it
to
got a level 1 UA warrior, then you can abuse as old and
then you can take it to YCS?
Yeah. The problem the deck has is lack of starters. It's only got one normal summonable monster. That's level 4 or lower. So if you don't see him, then you're not doing it much. That's why I play the instant fusions. I played it with triple Hornet Drones when Hornet Drones was at 3, so I could make a Sky Striker guy to tribute. That kind of worked, it was alright. But yeah, the deck's good. The deck is a solid tier 7.
Perfect.
Right.
Any changes you would make?
Any changes I would make? I would probably side some copies of Turnover Tactics, which is a really spicy card. I thought it was awful for a long time, but basically, if you've got 2 UAs on your field, it's a quick play, you play it, you shuffle all monsters on the field back into your decks, you summon 2 other UA monsters, and they summon monsters equal to the amount that they sent back. But it outs the Thunder Dragon board, because they go to the extra deck, and then they summon out guys that do nothing, whereas you're getting guys that do something. So it's just non-targeting, non-whatever removal. So it gets rid of big boards, it gets rid of Rongo, actually, thinking about it.
Fuck Rongo.
Yeah, it just spins it back to the deck.
Yeah.
That's your evac device on crack, right?
Yeah.
Not evac, what's the other one?
I don't know.
Ignore me.
Actually, it doesn't really, because you need 2 UAs on field, but that's not the point.
Okay, sweet.
Ignore me. I'm bad.
Any shout-outs, Mr. Frankenpibs, before we go? Look at them hands. Any shout-outs?
Shout out to the Tuggers, the Tug Chamber.
Tuggers.
Team Cosmic. Team
TCE, Manascrew, Rufio himself.
Boy!
Everyone. Shout out to the world.
He's not even going to give a shout-out to his boy Jamie, who's just...
Never.
Jamie's got the shout out at the beginning.
Watch his video and see how different it is when he dubs the shit out of this.
This angle's awful because this guy's taking up all the room.
Because I'm the best. See this
guy?
guy?
You can watch me Swift 2-0, a Cosmo player, on Jamie the Kid's channel.
YouTube.com/Jamie the Kids.
Best Yugi Truba in my street. You hear that? You heard it from the man, Pibs himself. He said that, not me.
Yeah. Best UA, Beste Deck.
Well, thank you very much for coming. That's enough satire for one day. Don't forget to subscribe, check out the links in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm afraid that's all we have time for in this video. If by chance you haven't had enough of listening to me waffle at you through a video about a children's card game, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are on the screen, or if you're feeling really lazy, you can click the links in the description. While you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content too. It'll make me smile, I promise. And who can ask for more than that? Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.